Yo, what's up guys? CastnBlast back, and I promised you guys more Town Hall 10 content, and that's what I'm bringing you. This is episode 1 of a 3-part episode, the 3 attacks you must know right now at Town Hall 10 for 3 stars. And I showed you guys Hogs last week. We're going to touch Hogs again, but this is Falcon. Probably my second favorite, maybe even my favorite attack right now. As you'll see, this first replay is by me, Cast. We'll take a look at the base here. You can see he has single set Infernos. You see his king and queen kind of balled up there. You got to take a look at your spacing. There's a couple wizard towers. Definitely take a look at where you can get that clan castle. And your main focus on part of the attacks is I'm going to come along the bottom side here. I'm going to cut a funnel here, and kind of queen walk, jump into the base, rage into the base. As you can see, all you're bringing, or what I bring, is 3 rages, 2 heals. I'm bringing 2 poisons on this. I've dabbled back and forth between a poison and a skelly spell. Right now I'm using 1 poison, 1 skelly spell, unless I got a pre-scout showing like a double witch situation where I think 2 poisons are going to be a lot better for me because those witches can be a headache. 14 to 17 to even 12 Valks, your call. A couple bowlers. I use bowlers to help create funnels, and I bring bowlers in the CC. I like Hogs for back ending. Some people bring loons on this. And you definitely need healers for your queen walk, whether it be 4 or 5 healers, and the rest are just going to be funnel cutting troops. So that's your main goal with this attack. So let's just take a look and we'll break it down as we go. But you want to cut a funnel, and you see right here, I mentioned it the last video about using bowlers. This bowler can sit, bounce. Take a look at the HP of buildings, guys. And this also goes in base building. If you put a higher HP building in front of a mortar, I'm going to double bounce and take out that free double hit right there. 1 troop, and he's going to continue to live on. I actually thought that he could cut right and take this out. You'll see he barely fails at that. But right there, I get down the mortar, I get down that elixir collector, and I'm already bringing in my queen. 'Cause sometimes this comes down right to the wire, so you got to be kind of quick on things, especially when you're expecting a longer queen walk. My queen walk didn't go as long as I thought it would on this attack, but sometimes she can take a while. So you'll see that bowler perfectly cuts that funnel. She's going to come in towards those whiz towers, and now I'm taking those outside buildings. I thought when I looked at that next mortar radius over here in the corner that a wizard could set outside it. He got hit, but that's not a big deal. He already got 1 building down, and now all I have to do is worry about cutting my funnel here, because I want to bring the majority of my troops directly in the face of both these heroes. They're going to punch through it. I'm going to get both heroes and the CC once my troops punch through. My queen has already taken down a couple of key defenses. She's about to shoot down another whiz tower. Work away on that elixir collector, and she's going to shoot an archer tower and another whiz tower. And when I say you need to cut a funnel, guys, don't be stingy. As you can see, I lost 1 whiz. I'm about to lose a Valk that's going to go over here. I thought my Valks would curl in, but 12 troops to perfectly cut a funnel and get your troops in the middle is well worth it. So don't be stingy on your troops, guys. You want your funnel going in. So here pulls the CC. I throw down my double poison that's going to kill that witch in the back as my queen kind of works on that baby drag. And now my troops are going inside. Very big key, guys. These guys under rage, you need them in the core to double bounce. Key to this attack is kind of getting Infernos in reach of either your archer queen or some bowler bounces. So these Infernos, you know, a space or 2 away, perfect. I only lost one bowler on the outside here. If you lose your pack of bowlers on a walk and they don't go inside, you can pretty much say game over on this attack. So I got my bowlers in. I got my Valks in. They're very good at being tanky, and they're very good at ripping through walls under rage. So they're going to continue to do that. Here comes my last heal. Another big thing on this attack, as you can see, you really can't tell how many Valks you have. It maybe looks like 2 there and 2 there. We'll see later in the attack, I probably have like 6 there, a double Valk there, maybe a double Valk there. They are very easy to lose track of. So you kind of got to keep an eye on them. And you definitely, I just lost my queen because I thought that Inferno Tower was targeting my bowler. So that's bad. I needed to kind of use my queen's ability. She went down. I threw hogs in to take down that Inferno, and it was too late. Lost my queen. That's one thing you don't want to do, is lose your queen. And what helps that is what I said earlier. You know, I've kind of been dabbling with bringing a Skelly spell more often, especially on those double Inferno situations. But I got Valks cleaning up on the outside with a baby drag. I got Valks following that king, and I got a whole pack of bowlers still making its way through, especially with those healers kind of just doing a little king walk now. Just massive amount of troops, and it's hard to see how many Valks you have sometimes. Kind of looks like 2, 4, 6. You don't know until they kind of separate. So if you're not very careful and your Valks get on the inside, they can just get instantly smoked, and you do not want that. So 3-star attack. Not sure if this was a league game, but, you know, very high level base there, obviously. And that's how you want to do it. I'll show you a couple more. All right, so we're diving directly into the next attack. This is actually a league war game. And what you're going to see going on here is it's not the highest level base, right? But it is a league base. I think this was their bottom base, but similar troops on here, right, guys? But he's going to bring 8 hogs, no bowlers. So a slight difference. Spells are the same as I just showed you. He's not bringing any skeletons. But what he's doing throughout this entire beginning is literally just cutting his funnels. You know, the minions to cut a funnel, archers to cut a funnel, archers, wizards on the outside. So the funnels are key. They're important on this, guys. They're probably the most key important part of this attack. So he's literally cutting his funnels first. The Archer Queen's cleaning up the bottom, and he hasn't set any healers yet until that Archer Queen kind of walks up and starts getting damage done on her. Now he brings his Valks and Kings in. And real quick, guys, just want to FYI apologize. So this recording and the next one, it was not my recording. I had a hard drive crash. I lost 2 of our wars, and thankfully I was able to scrounge up some attacks from some friends from our wars that I had originally lost. So we're not going to be able to see a lot of zoom in action that I normally show you, but I'll be able to go through all of it with you. So he throws down the poison. He throws in his rage. Obviously you want to rage in your Valks, and he gets everything in. Now his queen starts walking. And in this attack, there's 2 things that can kind of kill you. If your bowlers walk or your queen walks, and sometimes if you lose track of your Valks. So he had a little bit of both those start right there. But he was able to follow his Valks around to the left side, see where they're going, and provide them with the rage and heal they needed. His bowlers kind of worked their way to the right side. And even though he lost his queen interiorly, it was a perfect makeup basically on his side. He was able to kind of rebound, see where his troops were, and throw the spells in that his troops needed. And sometimes you got to do that with this attack. Sometimes you have to do that with every attack. You know, sometimes things don't go like you want them to go, whether that's life or whether that's anything, you know, and your troops start going different directions. You just got to take what you get. He was able to throw that heal in late and that rage and kind of follow his Valks around and keep this attack going. So you got to stay on your toes, and Valks are kind of hard to follow. So you really have to stay on your toes on this attack. And there's a couple different philosophies on where you put your heroes. Mine is get both your powerhouses in the middle and get them working their way through the bases. So let's take a look at one more real quick here. So here we go. Same war, clan war, league war, our second one, and second to last, Town Hall 10, I think, in this one. And great hit by Bond. And Bond is the guy who has a separate opinion from me on this attack. And you'll see it here. He likes to walk his king along the outside and tank and take shots as he moves his troops inside. You'll see his queen walk and all his troops come inside, and he purposely every time walks his king on the outside. Am I saying he's wrong? No, not at all. He probably hits the same, maybe even more 3 stars with the Falcon that I do. But my personal philosophy is these 2 players right here, your king and queen, those are your powerhouses, guys. Your king is your tank, and he is your biggest queen killer. So I like bringing him inside. I don't care. If someone throws some stats out that will tell me I'm wrong, and I'll switch my ideas. But I like him inside, and Bond loves his outside, and he does well. It's amazing. And this is the thing. Different clans can have different opinions, or even clanmates, and you can still be proficient at the same attack. So we'll watch. This one gets a little dicey at the end, whether it's going to hit or not. But he starts his queen on the outside. Once again, he measures to see where he can put down wizards, where he can put down what troops to funnel. One cautionary point I have about right here is he sets his queen by some air defenses. If you're going to do that, you need to pay special attention on exactly where you want her to walk to. Because if those air defenses get in range, you're going to just smoke through your healers. So he uses his king as the initial tank to create the outside funnel, and it works well. I'm not saying it's a bad move whatsoever, guys. Because his king can make a massive funnel. And like I said in the first replay, there's 2 things that can absolutely wreck this attack. If your queen or your bowlers walk, or if your Valks walk, anything that doesn't funnel inside will ruin this attack. And he makes sure that never happens by putting his king to create a massive outside funnel. So maybe in this video, I'm actually rethinking if he's wrong or not. I honestly don't know. It's a good move. It funnels well, and it makes sure every single time he does this attack, his main troops go inside. And that's how he gets a high level percentage on this. This attack works. Am I going to say it's OP? Man, I better not, because I really, really hope they don't nerf this attack right now. They need to nerf witches way before they nerf this attack. So it's a good attack, and it works. And like I said, as long as you can funnel your troops on the inside, you're going to start seeing results from this. So I hope you guys appreciate it. I hope you like it. It's a little different format. I know this video went a little bit longer, but my first time touching on this video, I'm going to bring you tons more replays from it, because I got multiple 3 stars done by me. Amazing attack. I'm loving it right now. If you guys aren't using it, get on that Falcon train and ask me questions if you got them. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. As always, you guys can apply AZ Wildcats. We're always looking for more clanmates. So check us out. Until next time, take it easy.